Gladys. Starring Harry Morgan and Cara Williams. Brought to you by Kellogg's. Kellogg's Cereals. The best to you each morning.
I woke up.
Uh-huh.
I heard you down here.
Uh-huh. Well, when you wake up late at night, you just turn over and go back to sleep.
I thought you'd want me to be with you.
Well, that's very thoughtful.
Can I stay here?
Is something wrong?
My finger hurts.
Oh. Do you want a kiss?
Yes, Daddy.
Feel better?
A little. Can I have something?
Little glass of milk?
On some cornflakes?
All right.
Oh, fun.
How's that finger coming along?
Huh?
Your finger.
Oh, it's all better now.
You going to be ready for bed when you finish your cornflakes?
Will you tuck me in?
Kitty cat snacks because... I like kitty cat snacks because they're delicious, nutritious, and, vitamicious. How's that? What's wrong with it?
Well, what kind of a word is vitamicious?
Well, it's a perfectly good word. It's used every day.
What's it mean?
Well, it means, having vitamins. Just like nutritious means having newts.
Besides, you can't say, I like kitty cat snacks because.
Why not?
You've got to say cats like kitty cat snacks because cats do the eating and they either like it or they don't.
Betty, you mind if I make a personal remark to my wife?
Are you asking me to leave?
If I play my cards right, I won't have to ask you.
Sure, now let them dry.
Darling, Gladys, how about dinner?
Dinner? Oh, my goodness, it's 7 o'clock.
Ever since you girls started entering all those contests, I feel like I'm camping out. You two are always in conference.
Now, don't complain, Pete. You're the one who said we couldn't afford a spring vacation, remember? You're the one that said we had to live on a tight budget.
So?
So, what do you think the first prize is in the Kitty Cat Snacks contest?
A budget loosener?
A trip to Hawaii.
Tell them about the Fine Line Spark Plug Jingle Contest.
Bermuda.
And the Kelp Products Contest.
A week in Mexico City.
Now, let's be honest, ladies. With all the labels you have to send in, it's costing me so much. Even if you win, I lose.
To be fair, Pete, we're paying for that ourselves.
Sure. Do you realize the money we've been saving with our home manicures and home beauty treatments and home hairdos?
And do you realize you've got 2 closets full of cat food, a bureau full of spark plugs, and a husband full of kelp food products?
Anybody home?
Oh, hi, Jerry.
Hi, neighbor. You need any spark plugs?
Yeah, 1 more set to make an even 100.
Funny how cranky men get when they're hungry, huh?
Well, why should we be hungry when we're surrounded by plenty? Would you care for a helping of kelp, Jerry?
No, Pete, I just made myself some dinner. Tonight I made myself something different.
What'd you find to eat?
Meow.
Naturally, kitty cat snacks. How was it?
Meow. Oh, you two. Come on home, Jerry. I'll fix you some dinner.
Okay, you can laugh, Pete. You'll be sorry when I win us a trip to Hawaii or Bermuda.
Meow.
It just so happens I have steak for dinner. What do you think of that?
Nutmeg cookies are the best. They're so easy to digest.
I like the one I sent in better.
Oh, sure you do. For weeks now, you've been telling me in 25 words or less why you like your jingles better than mine. Here's the directions.
You're the one who decided we'd split up the partnership.
Well, naturally I did. You always wanted to do the last line of every jingle.
Oh, come on, let's get my hair dry. Here now, clamp, Storm Queen hair dryer on back of chair.
Okay. You think this'll work?
It better. For $19.95, it better work.
I don't know. Hair dryers can be pretty tricky.
All right, attach Storm Queen hair dryer special hose. That's it. Wait a minute. To cone and ordinary vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Gee, can you imagine a hair dryer you can attach to a vacuum cleaner?
Now. All set?
Uh-huh.
Now, it says make yourself comfortable under the Storm Queen hair dryer cone. You are.
I'm comfortable.
Start vacuum cleaner. Here goes. Be sure vacuum is on blower instead of suction. Try it again.
Try it again? I don't want to see that ugly thing again. Piece of junk. Now look at that for $19.95. Oh, it's alive.
No, I'll get it. You're in no condition. Oh, Gladys! It's a telegram.
It's for you. Telegram? Gee, I wonder what it is. Mrs. Gladys Porter, you have won 5th place in the Fine Line Spark Plug Jingle Contest. Oh, Betty! I won! Well, aren't you going to congratulate me?
Congratulations.
Oh. Now I see what they mean. When you're clawing your way to the top, you've got to expect to lose friends.
As a friend, you haven't lost me. As a hairdresser, goodbye.
Wait. What do you see? What do you see?
A car marked Fine Line Products. A very important-looking gentleman getting out. Oh, and a photographer.
A photographer? Oh, Pete. Gee, I didn't know they'd make it this important.
You got to realize all these contests are just publicity stunts, and they want to get as much mileage out of them as they can.
But photographers and everything.
Well, just smile pretty and take your prize. By the way, what was your winning jingle?
Fine Line plugs are never slow. They hit the line and go, go, go.
Oh, that's beautiful, dear. Makes me want to cry. What do you suppose the prize is?
I don't know, it's a surprise gift, but it's got to be something sensational. Whatever it is, I'm going to share it with Betty.
Gladys, you're all heart.
This is it. How do I look?
Perfect. Exactly like you just won 5th prize in a jingle contest.
My name is Norton Busby. On behalf of Fine Line Products, my most sincere congratulations.
On behalf of my wife, thanks. There she is, the result of 2 minutes of fame and fortune.
I'm delighted, Mrs. Porter.
I'm charmed. Utterly charmed by all this commotion over my small poetic effort.
She means she's glad she won.
Peter.
I'm sure you're excited, but the most exciting part is yet to come. The prize, right, Mrs. Porter?
Oh, the prize is the least of it, really. It's the way one plays the game that counts. What is it?
Close your eyes.
Do I have to?
We want to get a picture of your joy when you see what you've won.
Oh. Am I in the right position for the camera?
Not yet, Mrs. Porter. Mrs. Porter, please.
What is it, Pete? Can you say it?
Mrs.
No,
Porter.
you don't have it open yet.
Mrs. Porter, I can't open the curtain.
She's just playing the game, Mr. Busby, and that's what counts.
All ready?
Wait a second. All ready.
1, 2, 3, open. Porter, I don't understand.
Take that thing away.
I don't get it. Doesn't she like it?
It's awful, terrible. I hate it. Take it out.
Well, I know it isn't a trip to Bermuda, but how can you hate it? What is it?
Hairdryer and a very ingenious one. One of Fine Line's best products. We hope to sell thousands this year.
Sure, to thousands of unsuspecting victims.
Oh, Mrs. Porter, let me show you how it works.
No, I've seen how it works. Get it out of my house. I don't want it.
Oh, this is awful. Just awful.
Sorry, Mr. Busby. When my wife plays the game, she sometimes plays it peculiar.
Thousands of passengers were inconvenienced by being rerouted to outlying airports. And now in a lighter vein, Mrs. Gladys Porter of Westwood, California, who won 5th prize in a jingle contest, refused to accept the award. In her own words, quote, "I refuse to endorse inferior merchandise and thus betray 50 million American women," end quote. In Washington today...
You're famous.
My gosh.
How did he find out?
I don't know. Oh, there was a man here yesterday from a local newspaper. Let's see. Maybe it's in the paper. Oh. There it is. When a man bites a dog, that's news. When a woman refuses something for free, that's news, too.
Mrs. Gladys Porter of Westwood yesterday reversed tradition by refusing to accept a Storm Queen hairdryer of Fine Line products that she won in a jingle contest.
Oh, my gosh.
Mr. Busby, isn't it true your promotion department has 40 skilled men, superbly trained in selling techniques?
Yes, sir.
And that our hairdryer is the product of our best engineering minds?
Oh, yes, sir.
And that it works perfectly?
Yes, sir.
Then, sir, are you going to let one little housewife in Westwood tell you that you can't even give it away for free? Very well, then. Pending further orders, you and your entire promotion department shall be dedicated to one target and one target only. Mrs. Gladys Porter.
Yes, sir.
Your family deserves the best. Your family deserves Carnation, the finest milk in all the world. Give your family the extra health benefits of Carnation. Today's Carnation evaporated milk is the healthy family milk with extra vitamin D that builds strong, sturdy bodies and sound teeth. Any way you use it, there's more good health for your family in Carnation. Rich, creamy Carnation, the milk with extra vitamin D, adds extra healthful nourishment to cereals and fruits, gives your coffee a fuller, richer flavor, blends extra creamy richness into all your cooking. Be sure you get the best. Get Carnation, the milk from contented cows. Your family deserves the best. Your family deserves Carnation, the finest milk in all the world.
It's the milk from contented cows.
You said it beautifully.
Gladys, look at this. Letters, advertisements, all from the Fine Line Products Company. You sure you know what you're doing?
Absolutely.
Well, you're upsetting a lot of people.
Better than betraying hundreds of thousands of housewives. I didn't realize it, Pete, but I'm carrying a very heavy responsibility.
Doesn't it make you nervous? Well, it makes me nervous. Mr. Busby isn't going to rest until you endorse his product. And somehow I feel he's going to find a way to make you do it.
Never.
Gladys, I got to admit it. I admire you. You've got principle.
Thank you, darling.
And if it's any comfort to you, I'm with you every foot of the way.
Promise?
Promise.
Oh, Pete, darling, you're wonderful. I was afraid you'd think I was being stubborn.
No, no, no.
Is that you, Porter? This is Bradshaw T. Harrison of your New York office.
Yes, sir.
Some disturbing reports have reached us concerning your wife. We are given to understand that she is in conflict with one of our biggest clients.
You don't say, sir.
Well, surely you realize, Porter, that Fine Line Products has insured with us for years. I said you were aware of that, weren't you?
Oh, no, sir.
Well, I'm making you aware of it right now. Why won't your wife take that hairdryer?
It's a long story, sir.
Well, let me tell you a short story, and a sad one. We could much easier afford to lose you than Fine Line Products.
I understand, sir.
Make sure you do. You are to see to it that your wife accepts and endorses that hairdryer.
I'll do my best, sir. Do you ever find yourself in a situation where any which way you jump, you're dead?
Huh?
I might as well clean out my desk. I'm as good as fired.
Fired? Well, why?
Because Gladys refuses to accept fifth prize in a jingle contest.
Hold it, boy. I don't get it.
I just got a call from my New York office who got a call from Mr. Busby of Fine Line Products. It seems his company insures very heavily with our company.
So?
So my boss gave it to me straight. I've got to make Gladys take that hairdryer and endorse it, or else.
Or else.
Yep.
I'll help you clean out.
Wait a minute. What's more important, me or 50 million women?
Now, wait a minute. This is ridiculous. Now, listen. For all we know, there's nothing wrong with that hairdryer.
Yeah?
And speaking of 50 million women, what right has Gladys got to leave them with wet hair?
Yeah!
Now, you're gonna go home right now and tell her. You're not afraid, are you, boy? Boy, be strong.
That you, Pete?
Yes, dear.
Hi, honey. You're late.
I had to make a stop. Gladys.
Yes, darling.
Oh, what do you got there? More letters from Mr. Busby?
Ah, from women's organizations.
Gladys, there's something I've got to tell you.
They just awarded me a scroll, and they want to make me a life member in 3 clubs. What did you want to tell me, darling?
Skip it.
Well, did you tell her?
I couldn't. She was just given a scroll and life memberships in 3 women's clubs.
Wrong. That's wrong. You gotta think positively.
I positively think it's hopeless. She's doing her patriotic duty, and maybe she is.
Her first duty is to her husband, you. What she needs is a good fireside chat. Fireside chat. If I may, I would like to address these remarks to the women of America. The road ahead is fraught with perils. We must all do our share, and I cannot promise you that it will be easy. The decision is clearly up to you, the women of America, to make the proper sacrifices in order to keep the home fires burning, and to forego the false security of scrolls and lifetime memberships in women's shopping clubs, and embrace the cause of domestic security in the form of Storm Queen hairdryers. And in conclusion, permit me to quote these familiar words. Thank you and good night.
That was Jerry's way of asking, what's more important, your husband or 50 million women?
What have you got to do with 50 million women?
I happen to have a wife who has no regard for the fact that these women may be running around with wet hair. They could get pneumonia. And for all I know, there's nothing wrong with that hair dryer. Now I'm beginning to sound like you. I don't make sense.
Pete?
What's wrong? Gladys, while you're getting scrolls, I'm getting canned. You got to endorse that hair dryer.
What happened to your promise?
That was yesterday.
Well, yesterday you said you're with me every foot of the way.
Today, the shoe is on a different foot. Come on, sit down. I'll tell you a sad story. Attach Storm Queen hairdryer special hose to cone. And ordinary vacuum cleaner. Make yourself comfortable under Storm Queen hairdryer cone. Well, come on, honey.
If it doesn't work, I don't have to endorse it, right, Pete?
Right.
Promise?
I promise.
You don't keep your promises.
You can cash this one at the bank. Now, come on, sit down. And make yourself comfortable, the way it says here. Now, I just put this over your head, right?
Right. Easy, easy, Pete.
There. Now, be sure vacuum cleaner is on blower instead of suction.
Make sure it's on blower.
Yeah, well, this is the blower. You ready?
Ready.
Contact. Oh, gosh. Honey, I'm sorry. Oh, gee, Gladys. Oh, honey. I'm sorry. Be sure to clean an empty vacuum before turning on blower. Well, you can't say they didn't warn us. And I say it's just a simple mechanical gadget. There's no reason we can't make it work. Not that I blame you for being mad, and I'll stick to my promise. But now I'm curious. I think I can make it work.
Pete, no, don't you dare go near that machine. It's too dangerous.
But Gladys...
Pete, I'm warning you. Don't go near that machine.
Look, honey, if I'm going to be unemployed, I'll have to learn to putter. I might as well start right now.
Pete! Well, be careful.
Well, let's see. That sure looks perfectly simple to me. Attach hairdryer special hose to cone. Okay, there's the old cone. And to vacuum cleaner. There. Now, let's see. Some little kinks in it. Blower.
Hold on.
Gladys?
Pete, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. I'll get you out. Screwdriver. Gotta get a screwdriver.
Right here.
Oh, thanks. Pete! Pete, you're here. You're not there. Oh, darling, I don't care about 50 million women. I only care about you. I love you, Pete.
Well, after that, it was easy.
How easy?
I gave Gladys a screwdriver. She opened one end, and I squirmed out of that old vacuum cleaner all shiny and new.
Now, kidding aside.
We tried the hairdryer, and it worked perfectly. You couldn't ask for a better piece of machinery. We learned a lesson. Always read the directions first.
So Gladys accepted the prize and endorsed it, printed a retraction, and everybody's happy.
Especially Mr. Busby. He sent Gladys all kinds of gifts, including the company's latest product, a new and improved home permanent kit. So we're going to celebrate by going out to a swanky restaurant for dinner tonight.
What a beautiful story. Now tell me again how Gladys got you out of the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, hi, Betty.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You didn't do what?
Well, what happened? It wasn't my fault.
What happened?
I don't know.
Where's Gladys? My wife. She was supposed to be dressed and beautiful for a night out on the town.
Goodbye.
Betty!
You see, it was the home permanent kit. We left the solution on too long. She's gonna sue. She's gonna sue.
She can't sue. My company holds the insurance. I think you ought to sue.
Oh, yes, Gladys. 6 hours at the beauty shop. I'm a doll. Oh, if Rudy could only see me now. Brump, 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 brump. No, Rudy Valentino. He was... Never mind, Gladys. Ba-rum, ba-rum, brum, hmm? Well, at 11, Hilda and I are going for our bowling lesson. Haven't you met the new bowling instructor? Oh, he's the image of John Gilbert. Flesh and the Devil. Don't you ever go to the movies? Oh, I'm having my breakfast, my Kellogg's Concentrate. Concentrate. My 40% high-quality protein, 99% fat-free, ooh, the nutrients, not forgetting defatted wheat germ cereal. I'm not finished. Cereal made by Kellogg's, especially for people who live an active life and want to go right on doing it. A cereal. But not just a cereal. Yes, and meatloaf or sprinkle it on salads or even desserts. I use it on everything. And 1 ounce of concentrate and I'm ready for the perils of Pauline. Who's Pauline? A Kellogg's, good morning. Kellogg's best to you.
Pete and Gladys has been brought to you by Kellogg's. Kellogg's cereals. The best to you each morning.